So if you missed the last stream, it was announced that the big Halo versus started with, you know, the smaller stuff like CZs, Grounded. Then they got Gears of War, they got Forza, and now the big mainstay. We knew it was over after they got Gears of War, but they announced that Halo Campaign Evolved, which will be a remake in Unreal Engine 5, is coming to the PlayStation 5 as well as the Xbox and PC, which will feature a remake of the original Halo Combat Evolved with 3 prequel levels, new skulls to change up the difficulty, and some other like quality of life changes, but no multiplayer, nothing I really fucking care about. But I mean, you know, PlayStation people finally get to play it. But a lot of people were really upset about that. I've seen some people on social media saying they were laying down their sword in the console war, saying they were no longer going to fight the war anymore for Xbox because there's no meaning behind it. Which is weird because being 35 plus or 30 plus fighting a console war is weird in itself. But yeah, the Xbox Nation, they're feeling pretty down right now, man. They're feeling pretty down. If there was a morale level, it definitely would be in the red for the Xbox Nation because they're feeling like all our exclusives are gone. The hardware is not selling well. Bill Spencer's an idiot. It's just not looking good. But I have some good news for you guys in the Xbox Nation. We finally got some good news. Microsoft, according to Windows Central, Microsoft's ambitious new Xbox will feature your entire Xbox console library, the full power of Windows PC gaming. And I think this is the one that's really been catching a lot of headlines, which is funny because we're going to talk about this, and it will also it's rumored to have no multiplayer paywall. I cannot talk today. Which is funny in itself because for those that are not aware, that are not old enough, I'm old enough to remember online used to be free. It wasn't just a Steam thing, guys. Online used to be free on PC and console. Do you know who added a paywall to online? It wasn't Sony. It wasn't Nintendo. It was Xbox. That's right. The original Xbox with Xbox Live was the first online platform to add a paywall to play online. And then what happened is Sony followed and so did Nintendo, which is unfortunate because like I halfway understand why they charge. Well, not really because Steam was always free. But what I will say is one thing I'll give Microsoft and the Xbox is Xbox has always been ahead of PlayStation and Nintendo in terms of the online experience and the interface, the UI, how everything works. Like Xbox Live was 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of PlayStation. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like even Sony's online was ass until maybe like the PS4. I thought the PS3's online was ass, and the PS2 was super bare bones as well. And Nintendo shit is still ass. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing over there, fucking Nintendo. Plus PSN was getting hacked all the time, but that doesn't change the fact that, you know, Xbox introduced the shit, and it looks like to get people back into the ecosystem, that's the direction they're going. And I hope this is not, if this is true, because this is a rumor, I hope this is not the ace up their sleeve to try to bring back people, because I don't know if not paying any online is going to be the thing to get people back into the Xbox ecosystem if you gave away all your exclusives. Because I then could argue, well, PC online is still free and you get the Xbox exclusive. So still, what's the point of owning an Xbox? Yeah, it's slightly better than PlayStation, but bro, that didn't even clean my fucking glasses, bro. But it's like, what's the point? But let's read the article because I think there's some other things that got announced too. Yeah, let's read it. No gaming platform in history has been declared dead as many times as Xbox, yet it still lives on. Microsoft itself earned itself plenty of condemnation, though, when you put it in the clickbait titles aside. Owning a variety of rapid-fire strategy changes, large-scale layoffs. Yeah, we get it. Blah, blah, blah. Let's get to the article, man. Microsoft's Xbox platform has more support from Japanese developers than ever. Xbox Play Anywhere is seemingly catching on with developers at an increasing pace, and the Xbox Ally X PC gaming handheld is sold out in many core markets. The Xbox platform is evolving to encompass PC gaming, cloud gaming, and traditional console gaming too, but the latter point has left fans wondering what exactly the next-gen Xbox might look like. Combined with public statements and information from our sources, aka take it with a grain of salt, the form the new Xbox will take is starting to take shape, and here's what you need to know. Prepare for the coming years. So I think this is a culmination of all the rumors that have been online. They doing this because they about to charge an arm and a leg for the new console? Probably. Because for those who haven't been following the stream, the rumor is the next Xbox will be super high end, and it's rumored to cost between $800 and $1,200. It's supposed to be some type of hybrid between a console and a PC, which is weird because a console is just a PC specifically formatted for gaming. So regardless of the way you want to format the word, a console is a PC. So what do you mean a hybrid and a, like, if it's a console and it's a PC? So it's a video game console that can run Photoshop. That's a PC, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyways, Xbox CEO Phil Spencer has been teasing for years what next gen will look like for Xbox, as people wondered exactly how this strategy might pan out. Last week, Phil Spencer said that people should take a look at Xbox Ally for an idea of where. Shout out to and if you really Isocia with the 5 gifted subs, appreciate it. But last week, Phil Spencer said that people should look to the Xbox Ally for an idea of where Xbox is headed, and we spoke to our trusted sources over the weekend to learn a bit more about what it means. Shout out to King Juice with the sub. Thanks for the life lessons. Nah, I appreciate it, bro. First time in the chat and he dropped 5. That's what we like to see, man. Come on, bro. We like to see that shit.
Listen, that's called motherfucking bars.
I appreciate you, big dog.
Nothing about that.
As many of us have come to expect, the next Xbox will indeed run full-bore Windows with a TV optimized console style experience laid on top. Okay, so that's what they mean, maybe, when they mean, which is funny because for those unaware, that was the original plan for the original Xbox. It was supposed to be like a modified version of Windows running on a console. How do y'all feel about that? Let's act like if that's true. What's the name? Do y'all feel like that's something you would want, Windows inside of an Xbox? Because in my brain, I'm like, I guess. What's the point? Like, is it? I feel like this is only gonna work if it ships with a mouse and keyboard. Like, this new Xbox has to ship with a controller and a mouse and a keyboard. Because what's the point of putting Windows in the Xbox if I have to use a controller? I don't want to use Photoshop. I don't want to use Adobe Premiere. I don't want to use any type of creative outlet using a fucking Xbox controller. That doesn't make any sense to me. What do you? And if you're not going to ship it with the mouse and keyboard, what are you putting Windows in there so we can use Microsoft Edge with a controller? Like, who? I don't know about that. Yeah, it's redundant. So it depends on how they format it. Microsoft decided to sideline its own Xbox handhelds and go to the market with the Xbox Ally in partnership with Asus this year to start gathering feedback on the experience that will essentially power its next wave of console hardware. I'm told that Microsoft still plans to make its own Xbox handheld eventually too, along the lines of this new plan. President Sarah Bond has teased a variety of first-party Xbox hardware made in partnership with AMD and what it will all look like, though. At this point, just get a PC. It's for people who don't want to build a PC, maybe. You don't want to see a Premiere crash screen every 30 minutes on your Xbox. And I feel like for this to work, too, like they would have to make it to where it naturally launches in the game console, but then you could also choose to restart it into Windows. But honestly, because I don't know if I would, if I'm trying to play games, I don't know if I want to start in Windows every damn time. Shout out to Eli with the sub, appreciate it. Like, are they going to put a keyboard on the controller? Oh, hell no. Nah. It's got to be separate. Indeed, the Xbox Ally, blah, 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 with its full experience is essential the same. Yeah, we know, no. I want to talk about the PC, though. Where the Xbox console will differ from a traditional Windows PC is that it'll feel like a traditional Xbox console out of the box. The onboarding experience will be similar to what you get in today's console, and if you choose, you can remain fully inside the Xbox ecosystem, never touching Windows itself. Exiting out to Windows will be those who want to access games traditionally not available on Xbox, including PlayStation games on Steam, mouse and keyboard, first-party games like League of Legends, or even classic games from GOG and like. Yo, shout out to DJ Cars. So I guess the approach they're trying to give is it's going to be a traditional, easy to use plug and play console. But if you want more customization, if you want to load in Steam and get those exclusive PC games or get those PlayStation games that are going to be available on Steam, it will be an option, which I'm not mad at. It's just, is that worth $800 to $1,200 like it's rumored? I don't know. But I'm not going to be mad at more options. Also, that also means it'd be easier to put emulators on the Xbox. Allegedly. It already is, but it'd be even easier. I think that would be the actual benefit of this Windows Xbox combo. The problem with emulation, because right now, for those unaware, you can emulate Switch 2 games. Allegedly. So in theory, with the new Xbox, you can get PlayStation, PC, Xbox, and Nintendo games all on one platform that you could play on your TV, allegedly, and it would be easier because it would be running off of Windows. The only problem with that is that can't be a selling point. Like they can't advertise that. So it's like, how do you get that message across? Like that's something I would challenge the PR team, like Sarah Bond, think about that. Like how can you convey that message? Is that in the Discord? I want to play the new Donkey Kong. I'm not telling you where to get it. I don't know where to get it. I don't know what y'all talking about. You said laugh my ass off, but we all know. Does that 800 to 1200 factor in the tariffs though? That's a good question. I don't know. It's all a rumor. You'll be able to run PlayStation titles like God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, and Spider-Man on the next Xbox purchase via Steam or Epic Games. You'll be able to play World of Warcraft on the next Xbox via Battle.net. You'll also be able to install practically any game, shout out to Be Custom, that runs on Windows, giving you access to decades upon decades of content on all a single device. So I guess if you're okay, this is who I would say
thanks for the
the next Xbox would be for.
I can afford a retwist for my locks.
Shout out to Durag with the sub. It would be for people who are too pussy, too scared to build a PC, or they just don't want to learn how to do it. But they also want to be able to play Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and Nintendo games. Basically, somebody who wants a PC without the responsibility of building and keeping up a PC. They still want the easy console experience. I'd argue there's a market for that if they advertise it correctly, but also the price point. It's going to be hard to justify a super high price point. They're going to have to get that price down, I think, if the rumors are true. I think you said it exactly. It'll be best for people who don't want to build a PC and feel like they want it. Yeah. Microsoft is working hard across the Xbox and Windows teams to optimize the platforms for TV and controllers, bringing the original Windows in the living room version from the OG Xbox to fruition after 25 years. Furthermore, thanks to the new silicon from AMD, the new Xbox will also run all games currently available on the Series X and S library. This means all the OG, so it'll have backwards compatibility. Like any new console generation, developers will likely continue supporting the Xbox Series X and S development environment for several years after the new Xbox drops in. Over time, more and more games will go next-gen native versions too, targeting the specific configuration therein. AI-powered technologies into auto super resolution and next-gen frame generation will boost Xbox Series S games running on new hardware, but developers will also have the option to target the new box directly with Xbox Play Anywhere versions and Xbox Smart Delivery tech. Translation: when the new Xbox comes out, all the old games will be using AI to upscale the resolution and the frame rate so it looks better and looks modern. I mean, that's what the Steam Deck already does, kind of. Why get this when you could just dock and call it a day? Well, at this point, the Steam Deck's a little bit older, too. You got to keep in mind, this is not coming until 2027, 2028, so this would be more powerful than a Steam Deck. For the people who want, like, people who's too pussy to build an actual at-home workstation, but they want one, this would be an option, and it's part of the Xbox brand. Oh, I know Xbox, I can trust them. That's probably what they're leaning into, brand IP, like IP power. Just saying like, oh, I trust Xbox. This is a gaming PC. I'm going to go with that. I can get the best of both worlds. I can get the ease of access with console gaming, but then I can get the full customization with PC. It's just curious to see how powerful that actual PC would be.
Now I can afford a retwist for my lock.
Shout out to Jay Hertz with the sub. Appreciate it. New technology Microsoft is developing alongside the fixed nature of the hardware should eliminate a lot of the inconveniences that sometimes come with PC gaming. Things like compiling shaders, etc. shouldn't be an issue on the next Xbox. Yeah, that's what you say until Call of Duty comes out. If there's one thing I can tell you about Call of Duty, is two things, actually. One, they're going to figure a way to fucking blow up your hard drive with 500 gigabytes of content that nobody asked for. And B, they're going to figure out how to make you download them shaders, nigga. You're going to get them. You're going to get them. And you know, the funny part is you spend 2 hours downloading shaders in fucking Call of Duty. The game never looks better. It looks exactly like the version without the shaders. I don't know what I'm downloading. Microsoft is also working on additional ways to reduce Windows overheads to benefit all PC gamers, Xbox or not. One question that is still being worked out at Microsoft revolves around Xbox Game Pass. Right now, PC Game Pass gets all day one Xbox games, including Call of Duty, for much cheaper. Shout out to the DEI Samurai with the sub. Plan for the next Xbox to say they have no paywall from where? I'm bugging. PC Game Pass gets all day one Xbox games, including Call of Duty, for much cheaper than Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on console. If the next Xbox is a PC, am I supposed to be using PC Game Pass there instead of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate? I would argue yes, because if I can switch from the Xbox interface to just Windows, then I should have access in theory to the Xbox PC Game Pass, which would be cheaper. So I mean, that's cool. Right now, I'm told that the current plan is for the next Xbox specifically to have no paywall for multiplayer. It wouldn't make a lick of sense for a PC to have paid multiplayer, particularly since it would create a strong incentive for players to simply install Steam instead of using the Xbox ecosystem on that device for online games. It remains to be seen if that plan actually plays out into reality, though. What I expect is we could see the PC Game Pass being rebranded somehow. On the Xbox Game Pass website, PC Game Pass is de-emphasized and almost hidden away. Underneath the three main tiers, I wouldn't be surprised if we see this depreciated in the future, given the Xbox Game Pass Standard and Premium both now include some games. But blah, 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 blah. Before I read any more of this, I got an idea. Yo, Sarah Bond, hire me. I got an idea for you. This is how you push this hybrid gaming PC idea, right? So there's a rumor going around, if you haven't been following the stream, that this hybrid idea is supposed to be between $800 and $1,200. Fuck that. Launch it at $500 to $600. And then what you're going to do is you're going to launch a very strong campaign, marketing this specifically towards children. And when I say children, I mean people between the ages of middle school, high school, maybe even like young adults, early 20s. The reason being is, this could be their version of the... So for those who don't know, the reason why the PlayStation 2 is the best selling console of all time was not the game library. It was fucking great. Don't get it twisted. But the only reason the PlayStation 2 killed Dreamcast is because back in the day, the early 2000s, a DVD player used to be like $1,000. And then if you adjust for inflation, that's like $1,500 or whatever. It was fucking expensive. Versus if you got a PlayStation 2, which was like what, $400 or $500, you could play games and you could get a DVD player. That's how I convinced my parents to get one, because we all wanted a DVD player because this is before streaming. And I was like, hey, we can get a DVD player and I can play games. You know, you're happy, my parents are happy, I'm happy, you know, everybody likes the movie, all that shit. So like, I think what they could do is they could advertise this to a younger audience who be like, hey, look, not only is this great for gaming, but parents, hey, look, this is also a mid-tier PC for $500-$600. Not only can your kid play games, but they can also get their homework done. They can, you know, learn to use Photoshop or edit videos. Like it's an all-in-one versus you buying them something super expensive like a gaming PC for fucking $1,500. But if you guys charge that $1,200, it's not going to work. So like if I was a parent and I was looking, that's the value, I think. It being an all-encompassing device that's affordable. Y'all might have to take a hit. And I'm gonna be honest, Microsoft, you have the money to take a hit to do this shit. Microsoft stocks are they're up. The only thing that doesn't make money in the Microsoft division is fucking Xbox, the Xbox division. But Microsoft is a company with tons of different products. They are up almost 2% today, $533 per share, guys. This is one of the richest, one of the 5, I think top 100. It might be top 10 richest companies in the fucking world. If there's a company that can take a hit to penetrate markets, I would say for the first 2 years, take a fucking hit, bro, to penetrate homes, really double down on the value that this brings to a family, especially this day and age where, you know, families are struggling right now with inflation, the way the economy is going. I seen a report this morning that we've lost 1 million jobs in the last 10 months because that fat fuck that you guys elected. Are we great again, America? Are we great? So right now, the economy is not in the best place. And I'm telling you right now, I can't speak for the rest of the world, but here in America, people are trying to tighten their belts, even myself. So people are looking to find the best value for their buck. That's the way you convey the message. Like, hey, not only is this a gaming machine, this could be a great computer for the family that streamlines everything. 42 million about to lose access to food next month. Same brother got like an hour and some change left. Bullshit. What about the price though? Xbox President Sarah Bond warned recently that the next Xbox would be a premium experience, likely hinting at a higher than usual price. In theory, the next Xbox should still be cheaper than buying the equivalently powerful gaming PC. Economies of scale and bulk purchasing deals with AMD and others will drive costs down, buoyed with the fact that Microsoft doesn't have to pay itself for the Windows license. Microsoft's front-loading the Xbox ecosystem also helps to subsidize costs to some degree. Despite the box being open to other stores, most casuals will still remain in the Xbox ecosystem for most of their play and purchase.
Super bag on a super nigga like me would be super appropriate for a time like this.
Shout out to Blaze Light Zero with the super chat. Appreciate you. But Trump is bringing powers to the players. He can do no wrong. Yeah, to the buffoons, basically. Yeah, so this is the rumor I was talking about. They're saying that it's going to cost more than usual. Guys, find a way to bring the price down. That's how you're going to do it. Bring the price down. Imagine, oh my God, Xbox, you guys are fucking crazy. Take a hit on this product, man. Find a way to bring the price down on the next Xbox, because if I'm a consumer who's on a tight budget and can only afford one platform, you advertise that for $500, our Xbox plays Xbox, PC, Nintendo, PlayStation games, everything. For this $500 price tag, I can also run Photoshop, Windows, Adobe Premiere, any web browser, any PC application. This all-in-one encompassing thing for $500, and it's a mid to high tier level PC. If I'm a PlayStation Sony pony, even I'm looking over at Xbox and I'm on a budget, maybe I can wait 6 months to a year for the next Ghost of Tsushima 3 or whatever. Like, it's not that important. Maybe I could. Both PS5 and Xbox Series X was $500 when they released. Yeah, but they're talking about this thing will be super high end. And that's why I said they need to potentially take a hit on the price and lose out on a little bit of money just to get home penetration. Because once you get into millions of homes, then you just have to sell in bulk on the software or sell in bulk on the Game Pass, basically. Make it a loss leader. It's called a loss leader in business, is what I'm talking about. Every viewer needs a content creator like brother helping me get through the work. Hey, I appreciate it, Project Gameverse. I mean, y'all get the gist of it. This is all very interesting. I think that's a selling point, that you don't have to pay for the online, but I don't think that should be the key selling point. And then also put all those studios y'all got to work, man. Y'all pay for 100 million studios, bruh. Within the first 2 years, there should be a string of amazing games coming to the platform, as well as all these features that they're announcing. Follow the $1.50 Costco hot dog plan. Yeah, the hot dog is a loss leader for Costco. I just don't believe it will be better than what I can buy pre-built or build any price. I think you guys got to remove, because I've seen you say, not just you say that, but a couple people say that. Oh, I just don't see the point if I have a PC. Like, you have to understand, this is not for you guys. This is not for the hardcore PC gamer nerd who sits in the PC Master Race Reddit and builds PCs every week. It's not for you. This is for the person who's interested in PC gaming, but they don't want to take. There are people out there, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, them niggas is not going on PCPartPicker.com. They're not going on Microcenter.com. They're not going to learn how to do that, but they want the PC experience. And there's a lot of those people out there. That's who it's for. So you got to remove yourself from that and understand that's there. Like, they're trying to streamline the PC experience, so it's not for you, and that's okay. That's okay. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not buying this shit. Like, well, it's my job, so maybe.
This is my favorite.
But if I was a regular everyday person who this wasn't my job, I wouldn't buy this shit. I have a powerful gaming PC, but for the person who wants that PC experience, but not they don't want to have to be on page 20 of some obscure forum trying to figure out what's wrong with their PC. This is for them. I work with a dude who wants to get into PC gaming and knows nothing about using computers. Yeah, you gotta understand, some people, this is for the guy who works the construction job and works 14 hours a day in the hot sun and is tired and only has maybe a couple hours of free time. He wants to get into PC gaming, but he's fucking tired when he gets home and he just wants to hop on the game. This would be a more streamlined version of that shit. Yeah, for the Joe Blow. So I absolutely think that there's space for what they're trying to do. It's just how they're going to need to execute the plan correctly. No online paywall sounds like a great excuse to raise game prices. Let's not speak that into existence. Yo, shout out to Roldy Plays with the subs. Appreciate it. What if the person works 12-hour shifts and a machine operator just has to push a button? That's what I'm talking about. I'm subbed. How do I access the Discord? You have to connect your Twitch to your Discord, and then it should pop up like in the connection settings. So Game Pass wouldn't be required for multiplayer. I mean, it sounds like it if they remove the paywall. Yeah, it sounds like it. You have to keep in mind all this is rumors, guys. Take this with a grain of salt. Although Windows Central tends to be very because it's Jeff Corden. He's one of the biggest reporters in the gaming space. He's very credible. This website is very credible, but even still, doesn't matter how credible you are until they come out and it comes from the horse's mouth. It's never 100% confirmed. So always take this with a grain of salt. This is me just shooting the shit, talking to the chat, you know, speculating, having fun with it. This is in my opinion, this is one of the funnest times in gaming. That cycle where we're in between consoles and we're moving towards the next one and just trying to imagine what could happen in the future. Just speculating. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Except for PS4 niggas, because you niggas is never gonna upgrade. Because you can't afford anything. I'm not gonna lie, I was intimidated buying a PC, but after taking it apart and watching videos, it's very simple and a huge upgrade for graphics. It is simple. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of things in life are simple. A lot of things in life are very black and white, but people have fears, and it's not, the thing you have to understand is what's easy for you may not, it's all subjective. What's easy for you may not be easy for the next man or woman, next person. People have anxiety, they have fears, people learn differently. People are more adept towards certain things when it comes to learning. So, you know, I do think there's a market for this type of platform, this more streamlined PC. I mean, we saw it with the Steam machines. The problem with the Steam machines is it was just poor execution. The Steam machines was like a licensed thing where anybody could make one, and I think that confused the consumer because there was like 12 different Steam machines. They all had different specs. The controllers sucked. With this, it seems like it's still going to be primarily an Xbox. It's just like, hey, if you want, you can go into the settings and you can go full-blown Windows mode. I think that's much more streamlined, and it's coming straight from Microsoft. You see what I'm saying? Everything looks complicated when you have no knowledge of it. Yeah, real shit. But yeah, that's just the latest Xbox rumors. Some positive news for y'all, some positive news out there. So out of the three, the Xbox Ally X, MSI Claw, the Lenovo Legion, go to in your opinion, which one's better? I can't speak on any of those. I don't own any of that shit. I don't know. I did see a video this weekend that somebody's thumbstick fell off on that Xbox Ally. But other than that, I saw very positive reviews. I haven't seen any reviews on the MSI Claw or the Lenovo Legion. Everybody either talks about the Steam Deck or the Ally, but I really haven't seen anything on anything else. Other Xbox news. This one, although I just gave you some positive news, this one's a little... Our biggest competition isn't another console. It's everything from TikTok to movies, says the Xbox president. President of Xbox Game Content and Studios, Matt Booty, has claimed the company's competition no longer lies with other game studios and console developers, but everything else.
It's a known form of glazing. That means for every donation TBH gets, I get the...
Shout out to Dark City. Shout out to...
gaze into Sonic's dreamy green eyes.
Shout out to Dark City with the super chat.
The Outer Worlds 2.
Nah, the Outer Worlds 2 is getting skipped. It's going on the back burner of the Steam wish list. There's too many fucking games, bro. As much as it pains me to say that shit, it's just, I'm still not done with Ghost of Yota. In an interview with the New York Times, primarily discussing the shock announcement that Xbox longtime brand mascot, Master Chief, and exclusive first-party game Halo would be coming to PS5. Somebody's trying to meet their word count. In 2026, Booty said the decision came as a result of seeking to meet people where they are, moving away from console exclusivity in a bid to reach more players. Translation, we want to make as much money possible. We don't care about the console wars. Our biggest competition isn't another console.
Fuck, I thought TBH was a capitalist. Why y'all keep gifting subs to the community? It's starting to look a little socialist up in this bitch.
Yo, shout out to Dell with the sub. Appreciate it.
Someone donates a sub to someone in the chat.
I don't know.
Out to the new Section 8.
I still haven't figured it out. I deleted the shit, my notifications, and put them back in, and it still plays no matter what. I don't know why the audio plays when I mute it. I don't know. Anyways, we are seeking to meet people where they are. It's a vastly different position to both Nintendo and Sony's PlayStation brand, both of which continue to, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm not even gonna bother. Let's go right here. Wait, what the fuck? Let me get the pronunciation. See, this is the problem with AI. It used to be the word definition right there, and then you could play the fucking word, bro. What the fuck?
Avaricious.
Avaricious. Greedy of gain. So basically being greedy. Avaricious. Both of which continue to avariciously guard their first-party exclusive, with Sony only recently experimenting with porting it to console games to PC, about often months after their console debut. Commenting on over 9,000 employees laid off from the company during the summer, which Microsoft told Eurogamer was necessary to position the company and teams for success in a dynamic marketplace. At the time, Booty said layoffs are difficult, but they are a part of managing our business. While the total number of laid off employees in the gaming positions remains unknown, the likes of Rare and all the other studios have reportedly been replaced by AI tools they helped to build. The team at Turn 10 Studios behind Forza Motorsport is also reportedly no more, and the knock-on effect has also resulted in funding being cut for Romero Games' next project, though contrary to reports, the studio is not closed. And then they're just talking about that shit. How y'all feel about this? Matt Booty saying that Xbox's main competition is not PlayStation, Nintendo, and PC, but TikTok? I kind of get where he's going with it, but not really. I think what he's trying to say is, because I've said it on the stream before, the problem with content now is like we as a society, we are so spoiled. Like when I was a kid, it was like 1 or 2 games that came out a month, 1 or 2 movies that came out a month. There was no streaming. So it allows you to sit down and marinate and really talk about and absorb the content. Nowadays, you got Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN, traditional cable. You got the movies, you got video games. You got now TikTok, YouTube Shorts, you got regular YouTube. There's so many different ways. You got Spotify, that wasn't a thing. Apple Music, Tidal, if you're fucking weird. You have so many different ways to take in content. I see where he's going with that, but that doesn't change the fact, like TikTok is his competition at Xbox, but it's not your primary competition. You know what I'm saying? Like if this was boxing, TikTok would be like the 8th or 9th ranked contender, while you're, you know, in the top 3. Your other main contention is fucking Nintendo, PlayStation, PC. Your main competition is not TikTok. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Yeah, it sounds like copium. Like, bro, you're just saying shit. Like, he's talking about getting the consumer's attention anytime. Well, that goes back to what I said with why it's so hard to get their attention is because they're not spending enough on marketing, and they're not marketing in the right places. There's more content than ever to absorb, and you know they're making these $200 million games, and there's no budget to market the game. And then when you do market it, you hire these content creators that have zero interest in your game, and it turns into a fucking meme. Or you just hire a content creator to talk about your game that's super popular, but they don't even really play games. You hire an IRL streamers to talk about video games, bruh, while they openly slander video games on their IRL streams. Or you hire streamers that hang out with racist people. And this is my favorite. Yo, shout out to Fake Hawaiian with the sub. Or you hire content creators that hang out with racist people and then try to justify it by saying, oh, they're not racist around me. Don't get Yo, shout out to Guy of the Muse with the $5 super chat. Like, fund the purchase of the electric. Ma'am, your white privilege is showing. Your white privilege is showing. He's laughing my ass. I just spat my drink out. Ain't that shit? Y'all know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say no names because I heard she's suing, but I just walked in. If you know, you know. This is what I gotta say about that. No, I haven't. If you know, you know. Look into it. This is why I've always said that white liberals cannot be trusted. I've always said I don't identify as fucking conservative and I don't identify as liberal. I am pro-black, and sometimes being pro-black aligns with what liberal folks is doing, but I am not a fucking liberal. Dumb people cannot be trusted either. I'm not racist. I hang out with racist people, but I'm not racist because I don't, they know not to say it around me. You're still co-signing it. You're enabling it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I identify as forward type shit. That's a way of good putting it. I identify as forward. They get mad when you say that. Man, fuck them niggas. And then the worst part is too, I seen a clip of another popular content creator who's white. No backbone. They don't want to call their friends out either, because it's more, and I was talking to my girl about this shit too. It's more important for them people to be surrounded by clout and money than it is to do the right thing. They know it's wrong, but clout and money means more than them than actually being a decent person. And that's why I said them white liberals cannot be trusted either. They're just as bad. Yo, shout out to Hint of Knowledge. And obviously I take everybody on a case by case basis. So don't take it. If it don't apply, let it fly, basically. But when I see shit, I'm like, bruh, bitch ass niggas. She already getting canceled. If you is who I think it is. You know, the funny thing is, I seen the clip and my girl's like, what you think of this shit? And I said, I'm not surprised. Cause she run the what's that shit? She run the streamer awards. Ain't no black people at the streamer awards. So I'm not surprised that she's anti-black. You are not invited to that event unless your name is Kai Cenat. And let me tell you black content creators something too. Don't get it twisted. None of them niggas like you. They invite you to them events where it's 99% black people because you're the 1%. If you wasn't, they would kick you to the curb too. Don't you forget, you just a nigga in a coupe to them. I'm done on my I'm done on my fucking soapbox. I'm done on my soapbox. Anyways, wait, who he talking about? Get your money, but don't forget you ain't one of them. Cause I ain't knocking anybody who getting their bag. You feel me? Get your bag. He said, "What Kanye say? You just a nigga on a coupe, bro. Talk to me, bro." Anyways, what was I about to say? I just went on a tangent. I'm off the subs. I lost my mind. We was talking about fucking Halo. This is why I'll never be mainstream, chat. There's just some things I can't fuck with, man. Our biggest competition is in the. Oh, we already did this one. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. I'm out here preaching. Somebody got to talk to him, bro. I lost my mind. Yeah, sometimes I go on tangents because I be feeling some type of way. But then, like, I be wanting to get tweets off, and then I'd be like, nobody cares what I have to say. I was talking to my girl about that the other day. We was having soup, and I was just like, I be having thoughts about a lot of stuff, but I be feeling like the things that I have to say, it doesn't matter, because the only thing that matters is fucking attention and popularity and shit like that. And I'm just getting old. I'm just like, I'll just leave it in the drafts. I don't care. Like, whatever, dude. Unless it's something really bad. If I clip that, you got to upload that shit tomorrow. I will. I don't give a fuck. I ain't say no names. He laughed, but he was dead serious. No lie, but the only other race in the group would be Asian for some reason. Well, I mean, if you saw Get Out, there's a reason why there was an Asian person at the dinner table.
You've got one loyal fan base.
Trust me, they will care.
As loyal as Amy's dumb ass is.
I just be like, bruh, I'm getting old because I'm just trying to play some games and have some fun. I do think things are going to come full circle, though. I think the bubble's about to burst. I feel like the main focus for people, instead of making good content that's like savory and good for the soul, that was kind of shifted out for spectacle. And I do think that because people are starting to see a lot of these people are terrible. I do think everything is going to come full circle and it's going to get back to just building a good community and having fun with people who fuck with you. You just got to be patient. That's my take on it, but will it happen? I don't know. Halo on PS5 is a win for the future of Halo, the developer says. Not Bungie, 343, aka Halo Studios. Halo coming to PlayStation 5 is a win for the future of the series, according to one of the Xbox employees. Senior social marketing manager Josh Stein made this remark after Halo Campaign Evolved was announced recently for the PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. He added, more Spartans equals more fun. Shout out to something racist with the sub, appreciate it. Halo on PlayStation means bigger battles. The game that features big team battle. It always had big battles. Like, this is what I be talking about, the PR shit. Shut the fuck up, bro. Halo on PlayStation means bigger battles, stronger community. Oh my God, the dick sucking. They really want to sell this shit. And more love for the franchise. Sony ponies, don't fall for this. This is a win for the future of Halo and those that love it, new and old, Stein said, sharing green and blue heart emojis meant to signify Xbox and PlayStation. The only thing you should be worried about if you never played Halo and you own a PlayStation is if the game runs well. Because right now, the first impressions that have been out is the game runs like dog shit. Now, if it runs well and you never played it before and you're interested, go for it. But right now, y'all should be worried about the product, because right now, Halo's Campaign Evolved will mark the Sci-Fi's franchise debut on PlayStation's platform, and people have a lot of strong feelings about this. One of the original Halo developers is embracing the remake, while another says it has issues. The response has gone all the way to the White House, with the office making a meme of Donald Trump as Master Chief wielding the energy sword. Yeah, shout out to Ash Parse with the sword, the sub. Appreciate it. That's true too. I think I sold it. I saved it. Did y'all see this shit? This is fucking disgusting. It started off with GameStop. GameStop tweeted something. GameStop tweeted something and then the White House responded to it, I think. Is it right here? Did they delete it? Oh, right here. A statement from GameStop. GameStop declares the console wars are over. They got it. They're trying really hard to be funny. So then the official White House posted a meme of Donald Trump dressed as Master Chief. And then they responded back with this and JD Vance. I'm not going to lie, GameStop, we fucking hate you. And you're not helping your case by leaning into this fucking tyrant administration. Also, just and this is why I can't wait for another company to just destroy GameStop. This is how you know the people at GameStop don't play any fucking games. Because if you played games, you would know, you would not co-sign this shit. Master Chief would hate Donald Trump. And if you think otherwise, you are media illiterate. I said what I said. Master Chief would fucking hate Donald Trump. What are we talking about here? So like for you to make this meme, you're out of line. Like what like these people are fucking stupid. Yo, I'm telling you, guys, you have to understand if you have kids.
Still lit about my girl saying yes.
Yo, shout out to RJ with the $50 super chat. He said he happy about his girl saying I do. This man getting married. We love to see it. Shout out to you, bro. It's fucking embarrassing, bro. Reading is two components. It's not just looking at the word and being able to actually read it. It's being able to comprehend what you actually read and understanding the shit. And like, I'm just learning a lot of people do not understand the characters that they absorb. That's why you got people on podcasts saying that fucking One Piece is not political. I watched 13 episodes of One Piece and I knew that shit, bro. This is fucking crazy, bro. and then this one was disgusting right here. Homeland Security posted, destroy the flood. They're using Master Chief as an ICE recruitment tool. This is fucking disgusting. Now, for the people in my comment section saying that like, oh, you need to start talking about politics. Well, at this point, the politics is on our front door. They are using gaming to recruit people. And yo, Microsoft, y'all better fucking copyright strike this shit, dude. Nintendo copyright struck them because if you missed it a month ago, Homeland Security posted a video of them chasing after immigrants.
Cool. But honestly, there's only one ideology I resubscribe to, and
black,
that's
but
Sonic's
I need a
BBC.
DNA test to reveal if I'm Taco Fall black or just Blake Griffin black.
Shout out to Melody with the sub.
Says games cause violence, then turn around.
Shout out to Blaze Light Zero. Shout out to Lucci Studios with the super chat. Everybody. Last month they posted a video of ICE agents chasing after immigrants. And to Pokemon music. Now they're using Master Chief to recruit ICE people. Man, this is weird times, bro. This is weird times. Yo, 20, 30 years from now, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's fucking disgusting, bro. It's fucking disgusting, bro. What's it going to take for gamers to actually get mad? Because I was more surprised that I didn't see a lot of people upset by this. Is it going to have to be Sonic or Mario?
Chat for resubscribe.
I feel like
Rough out here.
if they tried to dress Sonic in an ICE agent outfit, that would piss the Sonic. What? The Sonic kid? You little frick, Sonic would never do that. That or Final Fantasy VII, that would be super tone deaf. Final Fantasy VII, the game about a group of misfits destroying eco-terrorists and corporations. You're using that as a recruitment tool because Cloud was a soldier. You didn't play the game. You just read on Wikipedia that Cloud was a soldier. Like Cloud would hate you, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about, bruh? Oh shit. But thank you to everybody who started to donate all this. This shit kind of all popped off at once. We living in weird times, man. We are living in fucking weird times. Don't talk about the politics shit, bro. The politics, you can't even avoid it at this point. This shit is getting annoying.
Why I'm such a little bitch.
Shout out to Bravo with the bits. I appreciate you. You can't avoid it. You can't afford it. Microsoft better fucking copyright that shit, man. Other Xbox news. Free Xbox cloud gaming plan with ads is officially testing. Microsoft confirms it's no longer a rumor. And depending on who you are, you might feel, or you might feel. Yo, shout out to Steez. So all the broke PS4 niggas, Xbox is offering a free way to play different games. It looks increasingly like you'll soon be able to access Xbox Cloud Gaming for free by watching ads, Microsoft has confirmed. The only problem, PS4 niggas, is you will need an internet connection, and we know you guys are still on 2G. The Verge dropped a report on the upcoming feature earlier this month, suggesting that the new plan will start public testing soon, with the full launch in the coming months. Writing about Xbox's overall business plan following the news that Halo will soon be coming to PlayStation consoles, the New York Times delivered confirmation of the rumored ad-supported Xbox Cloud Gaming tier. A Microsoft official confirmed that the company was also conducting internal tests for free ad-supporting cloud access to some games through a program separate from Game Pass. The New York Times article reads, the original report from The Verge was more thorough on Microsoft's plans for the Xbox Cloud Gaming with ads, with the current version of the program being tested internally by Microsoft employees. In its current iteration, users can access some games they already own through cloud gaming, along with eligible free Play Day games and Xbox Retro Classic games. The current version of the Xbox Cloud Gaming with ads shows around 2 minutes of pre-roll ads before users can stream a game for free, with a limit of 1 hour per session and up to 5 free hours per month. This parameter are liable to change when the program is released to the general public, however. Xbox Cloud Gaming with ads is planned to be available on PC, Xbox consoles, handheld devices, and via web browsers. The current plan is for a wider public test of the program before it's fully launched to consumers. Xbox's existing cloud features are also currently restricted in the Game Pass subscribers. All right, so why are they doing this? It's because Xbox is poor. Fucking poor, guys. Not Microsoft, but Xbox is poor. And there's been rumors going around that the higher ups at Microsoft are upset with the Xbox and saying they need to get their shit together. They need to make more money to justify the amount of money they're spending on Game Pass and all this hardware and all this other stuff. So I believe this is real. They're going to try to make money off of ads because now you can sell ad space on the Xbox, not just in the UI, but, you know, with the streaming service. And I'm going to go ahead. New prediction. It's going to start off like this, where it's like, okay, only certain games are locked behind this ad supported thing, and you only get 5 free hours per month. But I would not be shocked is if this goes well, if there's not a lot of pushback for this ad thing, I would not be shocked if they come out with a new tier in the Game Pass. I don't know what you would call it, Game Pass Basic or something like that, but I would not be surprised if they launch Game Pass Basic for $5 a month, and with it, you can stream hundreds of titles, unlimited. You just have to watch an ad like every hour, kind of like how Netflix and Hulu have their lowest tier. I would not be surprised if you get unlimited streaming as long as you watch an ad every hour. And to that, I say, nigga, that's nasty. You guys are poor. Fucking poor. You know, maybe if Steve Ballmer didn't pay fucking glass knees Kawhi Leonard $500 million to do nothing, maybe you guys would have some fucking money to do something with Xbox, but you don't. So shout out to Kawhi Leonard for finessing the Clippers. Never gonna be upset with a black man finessing the system. Pay what you owe. A lot of people don't realize time is currency also. Right. And you know the ads gonna be unskippable. We know the drill. Them bitches gonna be unskippable, and they gonna be long as hell too. Long as hell. They gonna be them 5-minute ads like on Twitter. Does that include Terry Rozier though? No. That's different. Kawhi legally finessed the system. Rozier, he was doing some other shit. He was fucking niggas parlays up and shit, man. Although y'all niggas shouldn't be gambling anyway. I don't fuck with none of that gambling shit, period. That's why I never accepted a gambling sponsorship. I just talked about it on stream the other day. Like, I got offered a very handsome paycheck from a big gambling company for an upcoming prize fight, but I turned it down. Just like, I don't really fuck with that shit. I don't feel I don't feel comfortable with it. Like, I'm not saying I'll never do it. I'm just not at the, I don't know, man. And then especially after the NBA shit, I'm like, I don't need the money that bad. This is a go to stream so far, just dropping gym at the gym. Tight shit. But yeah, don't be surprised. They're testing it internally. Don't be surprised. The question is, would you guys, okay, do y'all fuck with this free thing, 5 free months, free hours a month? And then, like, let's say they do come out with Game Pass Basic, $5 a month, unlimited streaming, but you got to watch an ad every hour. Would you be open to $5 a month for one ad every hour? Would you be open to that? But you have to stream the games. Nah, no. Most people are saying no. I'm definitely pro FBA. Okay. Shout out to my Soulans. Soulane. How long are the ads? They long, 3 to 5 minute ads. and it's 2 or 3 at a time. Oh shit. Gaming is so immersive, a 5-minute ad would make me want to close the game. Especially in the middle of a boss fight. Like, how does that work from online multiplayer? I'm just saying, I hope it doesn't happen. I'm just saying they need money. I wouldn't be surprised if it does happen. So look out for this new ad streaming thing from Xbox. The Outer Worlds 2, more Xbox news, punishes you for buying its $100 premium edition, but I'm okay with it. What does this mean? The Outer Worlds 2 has found a new flaw in you, one of many probably. Those who opted for the premium edition of the RPG have been found guilty of consumerism and will be punished accordingly. There are plenty of character flaws in the Outer Worlds 2 you can pick up if you play a certain way. Some things like kleptomania have huge upsides for those with sticky fingers, with a buff to sell on rates for stolen goods. The downside to this, however, is that your character will on occasion automatically steal items without your input. This can prove difficult when trying to build relationships, as most people don't appreciate the things going missing whenever you're around. If the profits are that good though, then who cares if you're caught red-handed every once in a while? I fuck with this. That is pretty funny. That's pretty cool. There's an Outer World 2 flaw, a perk, that can only be acquired through pure consumerism, and it's offered to those of us who purchase the premium edition of the game, which is $100. The description reads, "You're the reason our marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain, and you're more interested in buying the next big thing than financially planning. Jeesh. I'm down $100 and I get a kick in the teeth for a good measure. My bruised ego aside, the consumerism flaw is potentially helpful. Vendors buy my stuff at reduced cost, but they also sell items at a discount. The description is correct. Really, I want the new thing. Give me the new thing. I need the new thing. These old things straight in cash." I'm not mad at it. This is funny. So basically you get a store discount. I'd refund that shit. You get a store discount. That's fucking funny. That's actually fucking funny. I'm not mad at that, bro. Because I mean, my question is, I wonder if it makes people think. Because I feel like there's a message there, but they're trying to put the message mixed in, the medicine mixed in with the candy. I don't know if the medicine is being taken though. I feel like this is gonna fly over a lot of people's heads, right? Because they're basically telling you, like, nigga, why did you buy the $100 edition of the game? It's the same exact thing as the $70 thing. It's just now you get this perk. You're now known as a consumerist. You win Outer Worlds 2. I'll put in that $100 for the Roth RA. Thanks. Breaking news. This is breaking news. Let me see. Yeah, just so y'all know, because I switched back to morning streaming, I'm usually going to be covering the news from the day before. So like if something happens and it breaks and I miss it, oh well, I'll catch it the next day. Why is this website loading weird? Let's try it. Let's see. Crash Bandicoot animated series in the works at Netflix. Crash Bandicoot, the franchise began in '96 as a flagship exclusive for the original Sony PlayStation, developed by Naughty Dog. Yeah, we know. Man, let's get to the news. Eventually moving on after Naughty Dog's departure. Over the years, the series has branched out. Yeah. Wild Brain Studios is the animation studio behind the new series, according to our intel. That's the same team that has worked on a variety of Netflix titles in the past, but perhaps more pertinently, Sonic Prime, which ran for 3 seasons and 23 episodes between December 22nd and January 2024. I heard Sonic Prime was actually really good. I didn't watch it, but I heard it was good. Yeah, I got Ninja Gaiden, but I ain't starting it till I beat Yote. Elsewhere for Netflix, they've worked on Carmen Sandiego, Johnny Test, Go Dog Go, and on the live action front, I Woke Up a Vampire. Yeah, what's up with all these animes, like these transformed, and I Woke Up a Vampire, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I'm telling you right now, I don't know when it's going to happen, but there's going to be an anime studio that's going to make an anime along the lines of something like, that time I woke up transformed as a real nigga. Yesterday, I went to bed feeling funny and I woke up and all of a sudden I could dunk a basketball. Whoa, and I could rap. Like, what the fuck is this racist ass shit, bruh? Nigga wake up with a do-rag and shit. I think I have a do-rag. I'm pretty sure that already exists. That time I was reincarnated as a real nigga. Nigga Sky. The story details are under the wraps and the talent behind the series is yet to be revealed. This would technically mark Crash Bandicoot's second appearance on Netflix, though, with original series. The PlayStation icon has a guest role. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, how we feeling about this? I'm not reading the rest of this shit. The time I got reincarnated as a vending machine. Is that real? The time I woke up on O Block. Yo, shout out to Reggie Wolf for the sub.
Cool, but honestly, Actually, there's only one
I ain't gonna hold you.
subscribe to, and
It's
that's
real?
BBC.
Y'all be watching weird shit. The time a nigga got turned into a vending machine. Y'all niggas is weird. Why is that on your algorithm? That shit ain't on my Crunchyroll algorithm. Why is this? Why on your algorithm? What the fuck going on, chat? What the fuck going on? I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck about this show. I'm not a Crash Bandicoot fan. I'm not a super. I love platformers, but I'm not gonna lie. Crash Bandicoot has always been a low tier platformer to me. I feel like people like Crash Bandicoot for nostalgia reasons. It was one of the early PlayStation games. It also wasn't afraid to take on Mario. There was really raging war in the early days. So like, if you was participating in the console war, like Crash was your guy. But Crash is not an interesting character to me. I can't really tell you anything about Crash Bandicoot other than he runs, spins, jumps, and a Kunamaga. But this dude is a fucking idiot. I mean, the tiger's cute. I remember the tiny boss fight, but not really. He's pretty low tier, man. My top platformer guys, it's got to be Mario. It's got to be Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Ratchet, fucking Spyro. Like, I'm putting this nigga below everybody. Below everybody, bro. Everybody. So I mean, if you're looking to, I'm not saying I won't watch it. You said Gex clear. All right. I'm not a Crash Bandicoot fan, but I'm not gonna put Gex above Crash Bandicoot. Gex was just a cool design character, but the games fucking suck. Cut it out, guys. Gex fucking sucks. Gex is better than Glover. I'll tell you that much. But in terms of top tier platformers, he's not in the S tier. I'll put him in the A, B tier. Yeah, I'm putting Banjo. Yeah, I'm putting absolutely Banjo above Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I'm putting Rayman. You said Knack. Knack is for... You knackers better be fucking quiet. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.